Hello everybody and welcome back to Persona 3 Fez. I'm actually not recording Persona 3 Fez. This is Dangan Ronpa 2. Goodbye Despair. I don't know why I said Persona 3 Fez. I guess it's because you guys have been getting a lot more Persona 3 Fez, so I've been doing a lot of this. Hey guys, welcome to Persona 3 Fez. No, this is Dangan Ronpa 2. Welcome back. I'm pretty sure today's going to be the investigation episode. Well, we're going to find out in a bit because apparently Nagito's dead. And you'd know that if you watched the last episode. Let's continue. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Yeah, he's dead. Nagito is dead. Damn, man. Fuck. I liked him. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality. Huh? Whoa. You heard that yourself.
What?
Well, what's going on here? Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right, it's Nagito. He always messes with us. He always trying to confuse us, that's why. I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected it to be I to be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing him in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
You hyped?
Don't tell me.
The body discovery announcement? Then it's for real.
Hey!
Then Nagito really is dead?
Damn it.
It's not that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, doesn't that mean Nagito was killed? Killed?
That's right.
Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally? Then it's going to start again. Huh? The class trial is going to start soon, right? Then...
Of course!
yeah, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is. Yep.
Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? Then it's time for action is now. So allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma Fan. Hold it right there. What? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way. Shut up. I can't stand this anymore. How much longer are you going to keep putting them through this? No more. I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions.
Hey!
Say something.
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monami. You just now noticed?
Lie.
Anyways, not Monami. If you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too. What? No fair. You're shutting up too. Enough already. We've already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey,
Anyway, let's begin. But
this is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as a killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. You know, I've noticed, they say right a lot. It's weird. I know that's the only way to survive, right?
Nice!
Yeah, see? You know, you looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Monami.
Don't fuck with
Don't
me.
fuck with me. We're tired of this shit too, you know? That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time. Does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually...
Don't worry, the end is near. Huh? The end?
What's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You already noticed it, right? The meaning behind the Monokuma timer? I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? When that timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The killing strip will be over.
Hey,
Also, I read that one line in Monokuma's voice that was Hajime and outside. I only realized it was Hajime's voice until like halfway through, and I was like, I'll just continue. If this is finally over,
you serious?
does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't catch your bears before they're hatched. There's still something you've got to do before that, right?
So,
Once again,
it's the Monokuma file!
alright.
Phew.
You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive this class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterword at all.
Do your
Okay,
best.
do your best. Okay, bye.
Wait!
While we're at it,
I won't forgive you!
I won't let you escape this time. Hold it right there. I think that's what she said. What do you guys think? If the school trip is near at its end, it's safe to think that we can go home, right?
But still...
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it.
Even if we go home, it'll be the end for us if we get screwed up here.
Alright!
So let's hurry up and solve Nagito's trial. Not trouble. Why did I read it as trouble? I feel kind of stupid.
However...
Wait, was that a line there? Wait, go back. Log. Let's hurry up and solve this and go. Let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case, and we just scurry all the way back home. It's nice to think that everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There is a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it. Oh god. 1 second. And whatever it was, it stuck inside me. Investigation! Hype. Are you all ready for this? Okay. What chapter are we on? We're on chapter 5. Okay. So I've got all of the hints to all the Monokuma plushies now here in front of me. So we're gonna go through the investigation. Also, by the way, the music is different. This is amazing. I think it's because this is the last class trial or the last investigation. They gotta make it hype. Just listen. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. That iPad, though. The victim is Nagito Komeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. God damn, this song is so good! Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed.
Huh?
Is there something wrong with this Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again? But what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. It doesn't say his exact method of death or murder. It doesn't say the exact murder weapon or the exact what killed him. Because all the other ones like, oh, bludgeon, she died from the large hit in the head. The other one bled to death. All that shit, right? We are in an area where we wouldn't see a kill. It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first. If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Yeah, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain is blocked most of the water, this area was infected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I could probably investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Truth bullet, bitch! Alright. I already see bloodstain up here. Can I not go over there? I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of him. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times where only he was able to reach the truth because of him. Or we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. Now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. Yo, he looks terrified. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. His fucking face. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth was covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help? Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over. It doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute. Sorry, excuse me. Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and squatted down next to Nagito's face. And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be
Well,
fine.
it'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here. But putting the tape back isn't the issue. You ungrateful swine! You're gonna get cursed! The blood's on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the side of his slice on his left arm. If that's the case, it's no use. She's not listening. Hey, about the blood splattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape. What's wrong with that?
Well,
The duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking towards the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito's probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? So she means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but it's just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue, too. I should remember it. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope. But the looks like the tip of the rope burned off. Could this be a result of a fire? But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, why is Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Burned rope. Both of Nagito's feet are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars already nearby, but he wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer just didn't just tie up Nagito? They also stabbed him in his legs? Why would the killer do something like that? At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge towards him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture? I mean, if they wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in the chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's bodies were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor? Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge towards Nagito. For refusing to let him die easily, I could totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Oh god. What about the fucking giant ass spear? A spear with a flashy ornament I'm gonna repeat that. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends to the tip of the handle. There's an iron weight attached to it. I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy, and then deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is the spear of Gungnir, right? You definitely just came up with that now. By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle. What? Nezumi Castle? I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you mice! Damn you all to hell! I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. If you guys watched my Go-Go Nippon Let's Play, there was also a reference to Disneyland in there, so that's hilarious. That's the mice Nezumi Castle. That's a reference to Disney Castle. Come on, guys. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle, it looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of this cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently the spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Okay. The left hand looks fucked up. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep in compared to other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound. There's blood everywhere. There's something strange. Strange what?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from where the left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of the palm. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it was splattered. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but there's something else that's strange? When you flip it over and look at the back of the hand,
Yeah?
here, there's also blood, but not only above the middle joint of the finger. Each finger. You're right. Why is it only this part?
See?
See, it's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure. You win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make his blood splat like this? Kawaii. It's not kawaii. Why did I just say that? What's left? What? I swear I looked at everything here, right? Yeah, I did. What do you mean? Oh, the knife in his hand. Oh, fuck. The knife is started through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? That knife, it must be from the military base. Military base? Ah, now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Yeah?
By the way, it seems like the wounds on his left arm were caused by the same knife, which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's left legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife right through his right hand. I'm so bad at speaking. And then they finished him off with the spear.
Oh, cool.
Then does that mean the killer went through the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why did they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? A reason they had to use a spear, huh? I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a fucking grisly-looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible, and I have to investigate his death so I can find this killer. And am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. I saw blood splatter up here, motherfucker. Let me in. Let me go back. Can I look just straight up? No, I can't. Monokuma's dead? There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey. No response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding, I'm not dead. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at the factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal, too. Don't just put oversized garbage here, there. It's so misleading. Well, what are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why do you do it? Digging a hole if he got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood? Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something? I had nothing to do with that. Huh? He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Manami. But you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. I won't give up into your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't.
I will definitely take back the seat of the world supremacy from Monokuma. Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, then this is Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Okay. Let's talk to people then. Sonia? If only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial, then we can think about what will happen after. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way? It's too bizarre, I can't think and do anything but except laugh. Is there like a... Is there a thing here? I don't think so. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikan's, but it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? The time! Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was noon, then what were we doing at the time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's
time.
It's 12:30! It also has a clock function. Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently? It's totally a fresh kill! Fresh? Seems like a bad way to describe it. It happened 30 minutes ago. Was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare. Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the body is suspicious. Wait, what? Well, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. She's actually not that much as a stupid person anymore. She's actually figuring things out for herself. Yeah, that's the problem. I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days ago from now, what's gonna happen? Huh? What's gonna happen? The rock school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends. Oh god. Give me a second. What do you mean, something? He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that? I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through this class trial. Yeah, I know. Then don't bring up strange stuff like that. Oh god. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, I bet the sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girder next to it, right? There.
see?
Now, can you see that red streak? Huh? You're right, I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. Oh god, I'm burping a lot. I should remember this. I'm done here. What? Fuck. What button is it? Triangle. Oh, there's shit here. Ah, this is an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damages here. If the oil lighter was placed here...
Just kidding.
An oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
It is a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
which means...
So using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up more tricks with it?
You are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by just setting this warehouse on fire. They caused a fire to destroy evidence. That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set to set fire to their crime scene, but... Now then, I guess that's enough investigation of the area behind the curtain. Killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should investigate the other areas inside the warehouse first. Huh? There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burnt. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall they should have been neatly put away. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess? Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason those panels are tipped over is... It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Ah, it's not opening? Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I don't care anymore. I'm skipping. You guys know. Same shit. Could it be? Was that it?
Well,
And there's something else I've been wondering.
hey,
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other, in a straight line. Yep, compared to the other tipped over panels, there's only one that's neatly in order. Isn't that clearly strange? Strange, that means we can speculate that this was done intentionally. Okay. Is there anything else we really need to investigate? Oh, MP3 player. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged inside it. But why is it here? It looks like the weird music was playing from here. You know, that music was blaring when the fire started. Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it, that music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? Looks like the set completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there was an important clue here, we might be able to notice it. But it's not. It's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire.
hey,
But there was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
you are
I
right.
agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and became all wet and soggy. Miss Sonia's all wet. She's all drenched and soggy.
Hey,
You're thinking that, right?
of course
I was not thinking it at all.
Say what?
Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime. You're screwing with me?
Yes.
Oh my, screwing! Hello. Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only mentioned it for a second. Kazuichi, you should probably just keep your mouth shut fucking already forever. With the whole thing about the countdown after leaving blah 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 blah, same shit. Looks like Sonia's working on investigating the warehouse, which reminds me, there's something I needed to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much been investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute? Yes, what is it? I wanted to talk to you about the big bomb Nagito set the warehouse that exploded. Huh? Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? Yeah, it's all not a bomb. Why did you know the bombs were a fake? Well, that's not all either. When we were looking for the bomb, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing at the time?
Oh my.
Oh my.
It can't
Do you suspect me? It's a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus shit, you son of a bitch. What the fuck? Sonia?
I am
Yeah,
sorry.
I am terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Well,
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone, so I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is...
And as I expected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered?
Please listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought from the military base were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them. What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real, and I thought that I could use them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin. Oh, so she exploded one at the door, but
That plan was an utter failure.
I get it. Whoops.
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display.
That's cute.
God damn it, all to hell!
See.
Oh god.
So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Mommy as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
Oh god, she didn't. I thought she was speaking the whole time. If those bombs were the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us all believe that the bomb he set off was real as well. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a
There should be no reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. Fuck. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there's still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well,
At times like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonya mentioned, the plushie factory next door, the Nezumi castle where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. If we're going to understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating. Hey, you guys, isn't it time we leave this place and try exploring the other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her. I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we have the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? There won't be anyone else to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice, but there just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. I guess you're right.
See?
Wrong voice for him all of a sudden. Also, looks like all the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'll just have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that.
Hey, hey!
Then is it okay if we leave this place? There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Julio! Plushie factory, I guess, then. I think I already got the plushie in this room. Shouldn't be too important. If I look up here, yeah, I already got it. Yeah. Okay, Sonya, speak. I have never seen so many Nanakumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However...
While I was staring at these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Well?
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up there. Here, huh?
Do you have a
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that has forced us to kill each other would devise something like that? A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
Alright.
Let's rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. Hold on. If there's a bomb inside there, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it? Either way, it is all gravy. All gravy? What the hell does that even mean? Stop! There's no bomb?
Hey!
Yep, you'll know if you just pick me up. See, all you feel is salt the weight of cotton.
I see.
You are right.
However,
Well, then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used? Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think Monokuma has a bomb inside him in this game. I guess? But in Dangan Ronpa 1, he did. All the time. I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there were all fakes.
please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier. Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow a killing where it was gonna happen. That's why I'm just telling you for the first time. I feel relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or the factory, then he brought it from the Octagon. I must say, you have a very good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it!
That is...
Did I say something I should not have said? It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Okay. We're done here completely. Okay. We needed to go to the military base, right? I'm pretty sure there was a plushie here that I already got. But there was supposed to be a plushie here. Oh, I'm supposed to be reading this. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sony was something to use. I accidentally clicked it, thinking by accident I was trying to click around, which I thought was nothing, and then I clicked on the truck, and I guess I was supposed to read it. Because it looks like stuff is happening.
However...
As I expected, the bombs were off and had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said so in the video message. So, were you surprised? Oh, let me do this voice properly. Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, was that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. I didn't want to look at the tank. Damn it, this dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one in this island who can do that. A huge supply of guns and other firearms was stuffed into this truck's bed. Ah, found it. Huh? What'd you find? Well, the truck bed over there has guns in it, but it also found stuff like a survival knife? Wait, it's the same model from the Nagito hand. Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed right through Nagito's right hand? Which means the killer obtained that knife here. So the killer is someone who visited the military base at least once. That's everyone, though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. I have a feeling I've seen you here. Okay. Apparently there is a plushie here, which is why we are here. Did we collect it is the question. It is supposed to be, according to this, right side on the catwalk in the background. What catwalk? Leave here, yes. Okay. Fuck it. And then apparently there's one here. I don't know if we got this one though. I think we might have. I'm only here to check. And then we can probably continue on. It says it is right side. No, it says it is fucking right side. Yeah, right side eating ramen. I guess we got him. Woo! Okay, so all that's left is the one place we gotta go. So we gotta go to Nezumi Castle, and then we gotta go to Nagito's room, right? Or the last two places. Dun 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 dun. Which fucking... Is it number 4 that has Nezumi Castle? Number 5 was the super high tech one. I think number 4 was the... like the Fantasy, yeah, that's the fantasy. Nezmi Castle. The funnest place on earth. I never looked at the stuff at the back there, but now I can even see it like properly. There's a fucking spear missing. A spear with a flashy ornament on it, and it's hanging from the wall. This spear is definitely it, right? Just as I thought, it looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungir, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use a spear and a knife?
well,
Yeah, they could have just killed him with the knife, and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this, with this unnecessary cord thing, would be easy use. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's hard to wield. But still, they chose the spear for a reason. What could that reason be? What if they're fucking a monster beast? Feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I feel this strange feeling that I've never felt before. I've never felt never, what words? As if Nagito was trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. There's just Nagito's room left, and then I think we're done with the investigation. Might be under an episode, if we can get there fast enough. Escape that win. Dangan Ronpa 2. I'm hoping to beat this game soon. There's not much of this game left. My phone just fell on the ground. Why would I do this? Oh, by the way, not that button. Not that button either. How's my pet doing? You alive? Yeah, you alive. Oh, Chiaki's like right here. Hello, Chiaki. And Monokuma. Fuck off. I hate this fucking walking. Chatter, clatter. It's locked. I can't go inside. What? You guys are literally right here. Open it.
Hajime. What's this?
Oh my, you wanna go inside Nagito's room too?
What are you
I was
gonna
just
do?
listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye. I didn't do that.
Boy,
Then do it! It's because it's made out of black bean base. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
fine.
I guess I have no choice. I gotta do that, right?
Now then.
You did that with Yakuya's door too, that was weird. You can freely investigate now. That isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that? Maybe the cottage key is computerized?
Hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. Ah, Nagito was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? His room was very bland. What was he feeling spending his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us? No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. There's obviously a fucking pink box here. A fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Ah, could this be? Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. That treasure box. Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute. Oh, she was just reacting. That looks like Monomi's stolen treasure box. If this is here, then that means the thief Monomi was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know. If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monomi in the first place. I turned back towards the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside, there was a notebook. This is it? Why is a notebook inside the treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leaping through it. It contained sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children and entries that looked like chicken scratch, that are in English for some reason. Day 1. Today I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What's this? A diary? Looks like it. Did Monomi write these? Probably. These pictures are entirely and entries are totally suit her. Why am I keep saying are? I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, Day 4, Day 5, page after page of poorly written entries continued on the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on the entry titled Day 16. Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go to the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing. Hey, stop to look at my notebook! Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
Ooh, I did ask you to look at my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Geez, that was close. If I had come any closer, you would have seen inside the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late. Huh? But if the notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief? Betrayal! I was betrayed by one of my beloved students! Hey, that notebook, it's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. That's right, this is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written. Hey, you're a liar! Oh, you're always showed up out of nowhere! Monomi, it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monomi can't even write! Well, what are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B. No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. See, bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way, too. Ah, you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you? So that's what this is about. You were seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
Is that what you're saying? What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Nanakuma said true? Huh? What he said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote it? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye-bye.
Excuse me. Hold on! Damn it, you totally ran away again!
Yep.
The same pattern as usual. It looks like it's a waste of time to try and get answers from her. I already know. Fuck! I already know who the traitor... There is a traitor! After that confrontation, I am sure there's a traitor. And I am sure I know who the traitor is. Rewatch that part of the recording and just keep rewatching until you realize you know who the traitor is. Done. But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better there that I didn't ask her. There's like, fuck, no, wait. Oh, God. Shit. I think I activated the last part of the talk, and I forgot to get the Monokuma plushie. Yeah, I'll go back and read that. There's a lot of books arranged here. Did Nagito bring these from the library? In addition to books, there's a bunch of random crap stuff onto the shelf. It might take a lot of time for us to thoroughly go through that stuff.
Hey.
Let's just leave it for later. Yeah, I agree. Awesome, okay. Woo! Where's that Monokuma plushie? Give me that shit. There you are, bitch.
No.
Suck my vagina. If I had one. 409! It's a bed that comes with the same cottages. It looks like just the one in my room, but maybe there's something written under his bed. It's the usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. Well, we should just check in case. Just in case. I love how even my character's like, yeah, people hide porn down there, that's all. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and there's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What's this? It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base? A gas mask and rubber gloves? He was hiding under these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for? Gas mask and gloves has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag, and there's a small piece of paper on the floor. Piece of paper made of blue aluminum? A round, little, thin piece of aluminum, huh? Well, they're similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash? Who knows? It might be too soon to decide that. That's kind of sad. We got a television. This room is actually pretty swagged out, and they're sad that they got some pretty ass room. There's a lot of books around here. Did Mom gonna bring them to the library? Are we not allowed to read them yet, Chiaki?
Hey.
Fuck! What are we supposed to look at then? Not through the window. What am I doing? Our time for investigating is winding down. The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we try examining some areas first. What? What else is left? The shower? Since there's a structure like my room, the shower room is over here. Looks like there aren't any clues here. What the fuck is left then? The fridge? Fridge! There's a refrigerator. Nice! My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where we got it from. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? As I talked to Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. There really isn't much inside. What does that say? Monokuma's special poison for poison use only? God damn! The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle. For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he's stocked very much. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death? Hey, this is...
Could it be?
Yeah, it looks like poison. Poison? Looks like there is a warning label on the back. Let's examine it a little more in detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it. Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm going to get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enhanced liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Although its viability is low, the liquid is very dangerous when evaporated. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. This sure looks like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must have been here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well?
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel too. Applied to the bomb?
See?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such a dangerous item. The octagon inside the funhouse. The poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right? He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial? But he could have gone back in consideration during the time like those 2 days where we just didn't see him after the trial and it was just gone. Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey.
Also, if he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby, but what about this poison? Huh?
See?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder if there's still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet. Another trap?
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using the poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on the island. Everyone on the island? What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? Can we look through the bookshelf now, bitch?
Well,
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by you looking at this. So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look at through all these files. That doesn't... Oh god, I burped again. Doesn't mean we should just ignore it, though.
yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be private stuff there. Well, that might be true, but...
See?
So, I'll leave the shelf to you. I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked towards the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is the other one. The seal! Indeed! It's the school badge of Hope Seek Academy. Does that have information about our stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. The file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Nagito said the only information only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies too. I opened the file and held my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why is this file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me. Just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia. And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. Can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too? I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The word Reserve Corps Student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a Reserve Corps student from the Reserve Department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one who's from the fucking Reserve Department? Why am I the only one here with all the other Ultimates?
Hey, hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profile everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Chiaki leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy.
That drawing is hot.
If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
And it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Hold on.
Huh?
Huh? What happened? I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles. But his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami. Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
No way!
So, what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps based on that, you might think that he might be the traitor? No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Host Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be similar situation on this island. Like, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life, it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different reason? How should I put this? The guys you've been getting all worked about, that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean? You don't have to ask me that. You know the answers by looking at those profiles, right? Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It should have been barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter? That Byakuya's true identity. True identity? He was a fake that pretended to be the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. A fake? The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprising enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he was able to exist as anybody. That's his talent! Though I'm not jealous of this at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami? Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life? His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. Then he was lying to us the whole time?
But still.
But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it? Because that was his talent. Huh? Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything that else except rely on that talent. Regardless of whether or not that's the life or not. You want that life or not. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a little bit more liberating. Yeah, she's the ultimate gamer. What the hell?
Anyway...
I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
That's right.
So I'll tell you straight out, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me at the time? I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others, in being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life had been a living hell. Based on that context, if I had to guess, maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have betrayed it in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Host Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it leads all back to memory loss. Gee, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you would ignore Monami as the traitor. Or the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the fucking Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you wouldn't find out.
Could it be?
So just as I thought, you're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent for the Future Foundation, not a student from Host Peak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
correct.
It wouldn't be fun for you if you figured it out who the traitor really was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then, we can't use this to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito, too, right? Well, probably. It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you
Was that a
sure
wise
about
decision?
this?
Time's up, you know. Time's up, wait.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me for a moment. Ah, fuck.
What is most important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right?
Holy shit, that's deep.
That's That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
The last class trial? He said that, right? He said, last class trial?
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say that it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seems anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days. He said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, that might definitely be the last one.
But still...
But I can't imagine that it's the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
Well...
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right. The class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected any thoughts before because we were so fucking focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
But still...
Well, you don't have to worry too much. Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know? You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. And that's the end of the episode here. Thank you guys for watching. The next episode, we're going to start the actual trial, and it'll be apparently the last class trial. Are you guys excited? I'm tired. See you guys next time. It's gotta be maybe out.